Okay, here we have, which of the following might provide an explanation for the popularity of hand-in portraits that would satisfy the author of the passage? Now, the author really wants to know the where, the source, he keeps saying. Where is it coming from? And he also wants to know the reason for its popularity. So why? Why is it so popular? Those are the two questions. So let's look here at A. An 18th century English etiquette manual discussing the social implications of the hand-in stance. That's a definite source. It's a manual on how to behave. That's where it's coming from. And if it's a manual, well, where it's coming from is probably a good reason why it's so popular. Well, this manual tells you better put your hand in when you're having your portrait taken or portrait painted. So A looks good. Circle that. B, a comprehensive catalog of 18th century English portraits that showed what proportion of portraits depicted gentlemen in the hand-in stance. Now, according to the passage, it says here in line 1, a portrait type appeared with relentless frequency. So the author knows that, hey, this portrait type is everywhere. But why and where? So if we look at B, B is just telling us, oh, we're going to walk around, look at all these portraits and figure out, yeah, there's a lot of these hands in. But the author already says this. He knows it appears with relentless frequency. But B answers neither of these questions, so we get rid of it. C, a passage from the 18th century English novel, which a gentleman considers what stance to adopt when his portrait is painted. Now, if we look here at the last sentence on line 14, it says, and even if the hand-in portrait does resemble certain classical statues, what accounts for the adoption of this particular pose? Why? Why is someone going to, put their hands in pockets? So it'd be great to have actually a character here, a gentleman from a novel, thinking, well, what's the best way for me to put my hand, or for the best way for me to pose when a portrait of me is being painted? And so, in thinking through those various questions, can definitely say, well, why? Why am I doing this? What's the source of this? Why is this popular? It can address both of these questions, and therefore the answer is C and A.